Hey, what's up? This is Robin Palmer. Welcome to my AI podcast review. This software is a cloud-based software which allows you to essentially generate both audio and video podcast completely AI generated with AI voices, your own clone voice, and with AI characters. I'm talking about image characters or your own images as well. But before we dive into the actual product, let me show you the bonuses that I have for you that you probably want to grab before my timer hits 0. And if you check the link below in the description, you're going to find these bonuses here that I've custom made for you. The first bonus here is how I would use AI podcast to generate thousands of dollars online. Now, I've been looking for this for a while now, actually for several years, but the technology wasn't available, but now it is. And inside this bonus, going to be showing you exactly how I would use this, which is, I think it's going to be a game changer for a lot of people. Now, that being said, the bonus number 2 is going to be how to easily, I easily create even better image quality clones to use with AI podcasts, because I've been doing this for a while and it saves me a lot of time. Basically, it multiplies yourself so you can use that for your business online. You can use this for essentially any kind of business online. But I do a lot of affiliate marketing, internet marketing. This is something that I personally believe is going to be, as I mentioned, a game changer for many. The bonus number 3 is going to be the YouTube ranking system that works in 2025. So I've been testing this out this year, and it's already generated me thousands of dollars. And I think that if you can combine this with AI podcasts, it's going to be a killer system. That's just a hint, right? Then we have the bonus number 4, 7-figure affiliate system that you can use with AI podcasts. Pretty cool stuff. All of these bonuses here, as you can see, are custom made to me. You're not going to find them anywhere else. And then we have the bonus number 5, which are all the vendor bonuses. You're going to find those inside the actual product. That being said, let's talk about the sales page that says AI Podcasts. And as you can see here, this is in pre-launch when I'm recording this, but essentially this is going to let you start your own $10,000 per month podcast with AI. No recording, no editing, no experience needed. Your step-by-step roadmap to launching a profitable podcasting empire and turning listeners into buyers on autopilot. So essentially you can do a lot of stuff here. You can see all the details in the description on the sales page. Now, I'm recording this before it actually goes live, right? So you're going to be able to see more details when this actually goes live. So that being said, if we head over to the actual product, the software is going to look like this. As you can see here, there's going to be the dashboard. And if you want to, watch a demo video, you can watch that here. And then basically here you click on create AI podcast, and you can start creating a podcast, that being, an audio podcast. Essentially, you're going to be creating high quality AI generated audio podcast, in a simple way, effortlessly. You can customize these voices, enhance sound, publish these podcasts. And then we have the video podcast, which is actually pretty cool. It's more like, avatars, dynamic visuals, cool stuff. So you have to select between those things. But that being said, here on the left side, you have the menu. So this is dashboard, right? But then you have audio podcast, video podcast, the AI character. I'm going to be showing you more about that. The AI voiceovers, the podcast planner, and some integrations as well. So the audio podcast looks like this. I've been actually testing this out, so I'm not going to be able to show you what I've done in this video, but essentially it works like this. You create a podcast, you name this, all right, Robin Palmer, and then you want to select the country here, and then the English. And I know some of you watching this are from different countries, so you can select different languages like Arabic, Armenian, Belarusian, Russian, Chinese, Estonian, Finnish. I know, tons of languages. But for the sake of this example, I'm going to do English. Now, the cool thing is that you can have different characters, up to 4 people in, inside the actual screen. It's going to be appearing in squares. And then we have the audio duration. We have from 1 to 2 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and then 10 minutes. And the podcast category, which is going to give you, I guess, the AI some context to create the best possible podcast for you. So we have different categories such as business and entrepreneurship, which is probably what I would select from what I do, right? Maybe technology and innovations. You can check here and check the best category for you. And then we have the custom, and you can enter that here if you want to. So let's say you want to do custom, you would type in something like affiliate, maybe marketing, depending on what you're doing, right? And then you click next. And then here, you just add the details for that specific podcast. So you can type this in, you can use ChatGPT, paste that here. You can upload a document, a PDF here, or you can add a website link. So let's say we're gonna do this here. I copy this link, I paste this here, and essentially it's gonna fetch that data from that link, and it's gonna, create a kind of a script for this, right? So it's doing this right now, and it might take a couple of seconds or minutes depending on the content. But that's essentially how this works. So once that is done, basically you can start creating your podcast, right? So that's about that. We have the video podcast, as you can see here. It basically follows the same principles. I'm not going to be showing you this again, but it's similar, right? Now, if we go to the AI characters, they're pre-made characters, my characters, but you can create a new character as well. So you can upload a character here if you want to. You can name this, and the age, you can select the voice, and you can select from AI voices. You can select from my custom voice or 11 Labs, and then the gender, male or female, and then you click on generate character. Now it looks like this, right? Now these are just previews, but essentially you can basically have an AI podcast where you are presenting the podcast, and then you have a guest. It could be, this woman here. It can be this one here, maybe. So there's going to be a preview of what you can actually do, right? Looks pretty cool. And then you basically just the software is going to put this together. Okay. Then we have the AI voiceover. So there's a couple of things that you can do. You can clone your voice. You can use the AI voices available here. And the cool thing is that you can actually select the different languages. As you can see here, there's you can select the gender, right? Male, male child, female, and female child. And basically you can use all of these. You can listen to how it sounds like, right? I'm not sure if you can hear this, but it's pretty intuitive. You just click here and you're going to be able to listen to all of these different voices, which are included within AI podcast. And then we have 11 Labs. If you want to connect that, that's another step, but not necessary to use this. You can use the AI voices. And then we have the voice cloning, which is essentially cloning your voice. So you would enter the details here, and then you would upload your picture. I'm going to take this as an example here. And then you want to upload a sample. It has to be like 30 seconds. You can upload that here, or you can record it directly using this section here. And then you just clone the voice, and then you can use this. It's going to take a couple of minutes maybe to create that, so I'm not going to be able to show you that inside this video live, but that's essentially how this works. But you can watch it entirely here if you watch this demo, which is going to show you exactly how this works. Now you can check the details below in the description of this video for more details. Now, so once you've created this audio or video podcast, the next step is to actually distribute this to different social media platforms. And if you want to, plan your podcast, you can do that here. So today is the 25th of March. Let's say you want to use this day here, 26 tomorrow. You can schedule a post. So you select a video here, a caption, you add that here, and then you add some tags here, and basically you would have to integrate this. As you can see, you'll have to integrate this first. You have to create the podcasts first, and then you can schedule it here, and then you post that, and you can do that in advance. So talking about the integrations here, you can connect this to Facebook, YouTube, Sonority, and 11 Labs. YouTube is a big one on, when we're talking about podcast. Facebook as well could be, really good. But there's some really cool ways to actually use this. I'm gonna be showing you that in my bonuses because I think this could be a game changer. Specifically, let's say you don't want to create videos, right? Or you may be a little bit introvert when it comes to creating videos. This might be something for you. Okay. So that being said, let's talk about the prices for this. So the front end offer for this is going to be $37. Now, there is, if I'm not wrong, there's going to be a kind of a bundle offer, hopefully. If you are checking this page here, check at the top of this page. I'm going to be adding, if I find that, the details. And the reason for this is because some people want a bundle. I'm not sure if that's available. I'm going to be checking that later on. But check this. If it's available, you're going to see it on this page because that's a way to save money on all of these different upsells. If not, well, basically, this is what this is about. As I mentioned, the front-end offer is going to cost $37. The main AI podcast platforms allows users to create 50 AI-powered podcasts, generate human-like AI voices, and produce video podcasts automatically. You also get access to AI-generated captions, background music, social media sharing, and SEO-optimized podcast features. So that's about the front-end offer. The option number one is going to be the AI Podcast Unlimited version. It's going to cost $97 per year, and you're going to be able to unlock unlimited podcast creation, AI-generated voices, and advanced customization features. So that's the option number one. The option number two is going to be the AI Podcast Professional version for $67, and you're going to be able to gain access to enhanced AI voices, branding tools, and premium podcast templates. The option number three is going to be the AI Podcast Enterprise, $57, and this includes a client management dashboard, commercial rights, and lead generation tools for selling podcast services. The option number four is going to be the AI Podcast Done For You, $97 to $197. It's going to be more like a done for you podcast service, including script generation, audio and video production, and hands-off publishing, which I find pretty cool. So you have to check what you want, right? So $37 for the main version. If you want the unlimited version, which I recommend if you want to use this, and if you combine this with the bonuses that I'm going to be giving you, this option number one is going to make sense, right? Not necessary. That's my recommendation. Now, if you want more branding and premium stuff, you want to go for this one. But definitely, I like the front end version and I like the unlimited version. So the option number three, it's more if you want to do some agency stuff. If not, that's not you, you can skip that one. Now, so in my opinion, the front-end version, definitely. The option number one, if you want the unlimited version. The option number four is more if you want something done for you. If you want to do it yourself, you can just go for this one and maybe this one, okay? So don't forget, you're going to get all of my custom-made bonuses if you decide to pick this up. These bonuses here that you see on the screen, those have been custom made by me. You're not going to find them anywhere else. And you can check all of these details below in the description of this video. You want to grab this before my timer hits here. Now, how do you actually access all of these different bonuses? You click on any of these buttons. You can also click on these images here. And when you do that, it's going to take you to the actual offer, right? And then basically the bonus is going to be delivered within JVSU. Now, in some cases, when you grab something from me, when you grab a product from me, through me, in some cases, some people say, I'm not getting the bonuses. Well, in some cases, if that's your case, what you need to do is you want to scroll down the page to the bottom of this page, and you're going to find my contact details here, right? The first thing, maybe if you want, you can drop a comment below in the comment section and say, hey, I need access to the bonuses. I'm going to be replying with the email that you can send, a message to, and basically I'm going to be delivering your bonuses. But usually those are delivered automatically. But If that's not the case for whatever reason, make sure, okay, to reach out to me to robinpalmer.sweden@gmail.com, and I'm going to be sending you the bonuses. Keep in mind that you probably want to send the receipt of your purchase so I can make sure that you purchase, but that shouldn't be a problem. You just take a screenshot of it with your phone, and I'm going to be sorting that out, okay? No biggie, okay? So once again, thank you for watching my AI podcast review, and I guess I'll talk to you soon. Take care.